Good evening from Australia. It's good afternoon in Nigeria. This is Ambassador Jeff, live and direct, broadcasting right from here. Now, the topic today is about helping the vulnerables. So, in doing that, we are going to try as much as we can to tell the people the reason why we established our office in Nigeria. So, if you are watching me, this is Ambassador Jeff Osayande, CEO of Lawrence J. Osayande Foundation, the Director for Africa Community Development Network of Australia, and also the Manager for Showbiz Entertainment Australia and worldwide. I carry news as well. If you have any news to broadcast, we have any product to advertise, you guys are free to contact me so it can be published on Showbiz Entertainment. In saying that, I don't want to over stress the issue here. So I'm going to be connecting live and direct to the office to bring them on board. So you're just gonna give me some time so I can bring everyone on board where we are. So before I start a broadcast, I'm going to start about sharing them on Facebook to get people to be connected. It's a tough issue here. As you guys know, people are constantly reporting my broadcast. So I share using a lot of dimension to broadcast from here. So I'm broadcasting live and direct from Showbiz Entertainment today. And if you're on YouTube, you can actually catch it up on Showbiz Entertainment as well. So I'm gonna share the broadcast. Like I said, if you are watching us, please kindly help us share these broadcasts so that other people can see it. The broadcast is not for only one person. The broadcast is for nearly everybody. I'm going to share it to my timeline and other notable networks that will help us broadcast it. So please help me share this video. Let's touch live together. So help me share the video. Let's touch live together. So that's all I can say to you guys at the moment before we start the broadcast in earnest. So mind the noise. We're trying to share this so that we can touch bases with other people that's watching online. And yeah. So please share this video. Let's touch live together. Share the video and let's touch live together. It's very, very important so that we want a lot of people to watch this video. That is the man of the people. Egbe. Yeah, your network is bad, isn't it? Can't hear you, man. The network is bad. Your network is very bad, bro. The network is very bad. The network is very bad.
Hello?
Yeah, I said the network is very bad. Your network is very bad. Is there any way you can fix it? If you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, but your network, I can't hear you. Very bad.
Yeah.
Your network is very bad.
Hello?
Now, your network is bad, man. Anyway, why they are fixing the network? So I'm here to let you guys know how we're doing. There's going to be a little bit of event coming out of the office in a short while. So we'll be announcing the date and time for you. It's going to be a dinner for the people around the area. So that dinner or lunch we're going to be giving out to people. So at least the first 100 people will be served. So that's what it is. The date and time will be announced to you guys. As you guys knows, we are not for profit, and what we do from our office is assisting the poor, the vulnerables, and the widows. So those are the things we do. People that have been trafficked to overseas that come home with nothing, we provide and help those people according to their needs. So our goal is to see people alleviate out of poverty. That's our goal. The most important part of it is to see people get alleviated out of the situation. So the office is right there, and we'll be trying to connect with the people in the office. But the network, as you guys know, the network is always going to be having issues in Nigeria. So as you can see, it's the network is wobbling. It's not connecting. So perhaps maybe they could try to use a mobile phone to connect it. I can't hear whatever they say over there. Things is not set up properly over there. But anyway, while we are here, using the opportunity to tell everyone that we are here to stay, and we are doing the best we can do and to help the vulnerables. So if you are in need of sanitary pads, any social things you want any help you want, contact us at number 133 Second Circular Road, Benin City. And if you also want to donate to the office, you have every right to connect with us. So yeah, the office is here. You can see the manager trying to connect the network, but we are having issues in connecting it. So at the end, they out of contracts. So this is Lawrence J. Osayende Foundation, and I am Ambassador Jeff Osayende, broadcaster. Yeah, let's talk about how the breaking news coming out of Nigeria today is that Prophet or Reverend or Archbishop Mbaka has so President Martin on the presidency and how this guy can be brought back safely. Why we are on that, there are a lot of things going on the background telling people about the situation of things in Nigeria. So people are taking laws into their hands. As you know, a friend of mine called me some few days ago telling me that Oduduwa Nation has been registered with United Nations as if it's an organization. Why would a country go and register itself for United Nations? United Nations was set up in 1945 to help nations that are in crisis, help nations that are in need of assistance. Now, that's one of the motives behind setting up United Nations. After the Second World War, the United Nations was set up to help the vulnerable nations, and that is going to be overrun by other nations. So that's the main reason why we have United Nations. And people don't know this, and they just go there and set up a country on Facebook, and then using that to extract money from their people, or in the name of security crisis that is before Nigeria. Nigeria is a nation, as you guys know. I'm a nationalist, not a separatist. So if you want to be a good friend of mine, you gotta be a nationalist, not a separatist. So if you're a separatist, you're gonna get a lot of criticism from me because I don't give room to any segregation. I don't give room to any dichotomy, and that's how we operate. One Nigeria, and that's how we stand. To see destroy the motto of Nigeria, how it was set up. That person is just joking on Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg probably want to help them. So as you guys know, Zuckerberg is trying to open Donald Trump account, and a lot of people are going against it because Donald Trump carry fake news most of the time. And exactly what is happening, like Kanu is telling every Nigerian to stay home on May 30th. Come on, man, you're not feeding anyone in Nigeria. That's the first thing you need to talk. Nigeria is not United Kingdom where people get benefits, or Australia where people get benefits. Telling people to stay at home, not to go about their business, is a totally uncalled for, and I believe it's a barbaric idea to tell your fellow people to be stranded at home simply because you are living a lavish life in the United Kingdom. That I will not support. Now, coming back to Edo State, it is laughable. It is uncalled for. It's becoming a laughing stock, and we call them 4+4. 4+4 has been an issue that have given rise to uprising, and they busy clapping for insecurity, but they forgotten that 4+4 is an insecurity more to use to deceive the ordinary citizens of Edo State. Right now, as we speak, Obaseki is riding on the horse, on a horse, riding alone, no chairman, no councillor, no commissioners. The whole city is smelling of shit. And when it rains and pours, people can no longer go home. There are a lot of broken bottles of water bottles in the street. It is, in fact, it is hilarious. And why the NGOs is trying to do what we do best, the allocation made for all these NGOs are being consumed. What I mean consumed, eaten by one person. And when things are dying down, he go to put petrol on fire. So, oh, I'm going to probe Oshomole. Oh, I'm going to go and destroy a house. Oh, I'm going to dethrone a king. Come on, man. We all know all these tricks. That's why we call them 4+4 or 4 - 4 equals 8. And 8 years is running and it's counting. And people still cannot see the difference between 4+4 and their barbaric agenda set up to defraud Edo State. Now, why I'm here talking about this A lot of people still don't understand what is 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is an evil symbol set up to defraud Edo State. And if you don't know, now you know. You know how they talk about 9999 or 6666. 4444, 4448 is the new motto in Nigeria, in Edo State. We call it 448. So that is an evil number used to defraud Edo State, politically, morally, and otherwise. A lot of people are crying and people don't still get it. And those who partake in that abracadabra or whatever way of life are now, they zip up their mouth, they cannot talk in public, they cannot come out and say or ask a question, why is the state being run in this barbaric manner? See, tell me, my brothers and sisters, where are we all heading up to? Edo is on a standstill. Standstill. Salaries are not being paid. You know, workers doesn't have a job. You know, I mean, it is uncalled for and it's unwarranted. And I begin to question it. I begin to wonder where we're heading up. Africans from much as we have come over here and give and give and give, people still don't believe in our agenda because we are not corrupt and we are corruptible. So as a result of that, a lot of people are running away. You know, they don't want to come out where put their pen where the mouth is, because we are straightforward organization. We don't partake in any barbaric act. We don't partake in any corrupt acts. We are plain and straight. Whether we have money or not, we are still carrying out our activity in and around the states. Part an African girl. Part an African girl. We supply part. We also into a child protection. We do we call child abuse cases. There are a lot of child abuse cases that we handle. Also, we talk about incomes given to the mother to look after the child if there's any separation or any divorce. So we call it child support. Those are some of the things we put in the office. And if you are around the Edo State, that's most of the things we do. My brothers and sisters, this is a gave life from Melbourne City, a city that never sleeps. Like I said, Edo is on the brink of collapse. Everyone is just drawing a wire looking at our face, and no one is talking about how we go to survive. So, my brothers and sisters, if you are watching this video, please help me share it. Let's touch life together. Let's touch life together. It's good to be good. If you're watching me from anywhere you are watching, please let's touch life together. Let's touch life together. It is good to be good because life is what we make out of it. Let's touch life together. So whatever you are watching from, kindly share these videos. Let's move at the next level. Let's move up to the next level. Please share this video and let's touch life together. Share the video, let's touch life together. If you are watching me, you know that the situation that is happening in Nigeria and Edo State, particularly, it is bewildering. It is uncalled for. The situation in Edo State is beyond human capability, because Edo State is being run by tuk-tuk. What I mean by tuk-tuk is the three-legged bike. That's what is being used to run Edo State, because as we speak, nothing is going on in that state, and no one want to take responsibility for. No one want to ask questions. So that's why we call it 448. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So Edo is being run by 4 plus 4. That is 448. It's an evil number. If you don't know, now you know. 4448 is an evil number, and that is the word they've used to defraud or deceive our ordinary people. So nothing's going on. Nothing exactly is going on. The rubbish, there are a lot of rubbish dump, roads are shut down, People are moving out of their houses because of erosions, no electricity, a lot of mosquito bite everywhere. There are malarias and typhoid fever affecting the ordinary people. No road to go back to the villages because all the road is being cut out of Edo State, and followed by insecurity that is caused by 448. Insecurity in Edo State is caused by 448, and therefore 448 is an evil number. Evil number. So 2021 see the rise of 448. So by 2024, from that to that time, there's going to be evil in the land, and which the Edo people to need to pray very hard. 448 is meant to destroy houses, dethrone kings, and anyone that come their way, they will crush. So my people, if you are living in Edo State, be very careful, because we'll be governed by 448. And if you don't know, now you know. So while if you are watching this video, please kindly share it. Let's touch live together. As you guys know, my broadcast has been tempered with every time I come online, so that notification is not going out to the people anymore. But do I really care? I know a lot of people is going to see this video, and if you are watching on YouTube, I'm broadcasting live and direct from YouTube as well. Showbiz Entertainment live and direct from YouTube. You can watch me live and direct from YouTube. So let's touch bases together. There are a lot of things that is emanating and emaciating. Things, a lot of things are happening in Nigeria that for now people don't understand. And a society that is being governed by 448, there's going to have issues. They're going to have a lot of issues. They are going to have a lot of issues. So, my people, let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. So, if you are watching this video, please, brothers and sisters, let's touch live together so that we can achieve the reason why we are here, so that we can be able to move forward. That we've been able to say, president says, so there's a story that just came out. Said presidency says it has uncovered plot to overthrow Buhari. The presidency have warned that certain person want to achieve what they couldn't achieve through the ballot box in 2009. So that's the message coming out of Aso Rock. So Buhari is facing a lot of challenges at the moment. So service chief to brief Senate on Thursday. So the service chief will on Thursday brief the Senate on the security situation of the insecurity situation in Nigeria. So Amechi refuted interview on printing of money into economy. The Minister of Transport, Orutemi, has urged Nigerians to disregard the publication on social media, saying the administration has to be printing money to survive or save the calamity that is before this nation. Ato Baba Ijesha may face life imprisonment as Lagos State government said to file charges. So this is a disgrace for Ato Ijesha, who went to rape a 14-year-old and then blame the mother or the adopter to say that it was a setup. There's not a matter of setup that will allow you to go and sleep with a 14-year-old girl. Man, wake up, man. So Baba Ijesha, if they give you life imprisonment, that is okay. If not, you're gonna have issues. So it's a very, very bad omen that is affecting that issue. Modern exposed child with married men who offer $500,000 for sex. Tribal mark face modern Adetutu OJ has taken to her social media to expose a married man who offer her $500,000 for sex. See, can't $500,000. What are you going to get? For 2 minutes or 3 minutes? You're going to use Viagra or what? Pasuma Strong? What are you going to use? You pay $500,000 for just sex, sleeping with the other 8 people? You can't imagine all these adulterers. They don't have brain anymore. While we are busy campaigning for human rights to be looked after in Nigeria, millionaires who who got their money from wrong process are now fighting or trying to lure young women for sex for a price of half a million. People are so naughty. People are so naughty. People are so naughty. You can't imagine that. Well, people, it is good to be good. If you are watching this video, help me share it. Let's touch bases. You know. Yeah, I understand that. My office is trying to connect, and there's a lot of bad networks. You know, we have three network provider in the office. None of them is working out. So I don't know what is the situation in Nigeria, but all I know that Edo is being ruled by 448. So 448 is a devil symbol. So that is going to destroy Edo State if people don't rise up and ask questions now. People need to ask questions, whether we like it or not. The truth must be said that the life we live in is what we're making out of it. So if you are watching for whatever around the world, let's touch life together, because at the end of the day, we are who we are. Because if Jesus can die for our sin, who are we not to support the vulnerable people? Who are we? Whatever you are watching, share this video. Let's touch life together. I know it's difficult for people to share this video, but the truth is, we are all one. I'm not going to be here for so long, but I tend to try to connect my office. If they cannot get through, there's nothing I can really do. I can only call them, maybe call them on a mobile phone if they can pick it up. Because the life we live in is what we're making out of it. So Edo State is on a standstill, being controlled and ruled by 4+4. 4+4. So that's where the number is 448. The number is 448. 448 is the number used to rule Nigeria, rule Edo State. It's an evil number, and all of them have zipped their mouth. So we can reach the office with a mobile, but we can't reach the office on the internet, which is a little bit bizarre to our understanding. And Nigeria is one of the biggest economy in Africa with no internet network, even though they have more than 30 network provider, but it's one of the worst network in Africa as far as we living in diaspora is concerned. So my manager is on the phone and is watching directly. You guys can see this really way. We can get Nigeria on mobile phone. We can't get them on the internet. It is hilarious that we are living in a state of higridi according to Iranamigo and Igoromigodo. Egbemi are here. Man. You can't hear me. How come?
I can hear you now that you are talking directly to me, but when you were making your live video, I can't even hear anything you are saying.
Yeah, because the network was not connecting. I can see you guys are trying to connect, but the network is very bad.
Because we are already
as you can see, the video is even still wobbling. So people attribute the failure of network in Edo State to rainy season. It rains here too. It rains all around the world, and yet we are having issues with network in Edo State due to rainy season. Only God knows how we're gonna live in such a situation. Like I said, Edo is being ruled by 448. 448 is an evil number, and the better we begin to pray to find a way to pacify it, it will be very, very bad. So this is the beginning and the fall. If we are not going to come up with a good consensus of how we can pray and battle the situation before us. So the 448 is made to destroy houses, destroy kings, and there's no development going to come from it. Food are no longer coming from the village. There's no light. There's no water supply. There's no good roads. Insecurity is before the state, and as a result of 448. 448 means 4 plus 4 equals to 8. So it's an evil number. That's what they call it, 448. So how you guys are handling the office? Like I said earlier, we need to come up with an agenda how we can do a sort of a kitchen to cook for the people in the building and the people around the environment. Is Barrister in the office?
Hello?
Hello, I'm listening.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hello?
I'm listening. I'm listening. I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, I'm not hearing you.
Wow. Let me call back. That's this. So if you are watching me, let me tell you this. DSS speak on Father Mbaka's abduction. See, DSS speak on Mbaka abduction as protest rock Enugu over his disappearance. The Department for State Security, DSS, has raised that the missing Reverend Ejike Mbaka is not in their custody. Protest is presently ongoing in front of the Catholic Bishop Court in Enugu, where his supporters gathered, chanting, asking Bishop Callistus Onaga to produce Mbaka. He was said to have got missing 2 days ago after he reportedly went to see the bishop. The spokesman of the DSS, Peter Afunaya, however, told Vanguard that the service was not in possession of Mr. Mbaka. Afunaya said that Reverend Mbaka is not with the DSS and the DSS did not pick him up. Please. So protests hit Enugu over Mbaka disappearance. So part of the fiery Enugu priest, Reverend Fred Ejike Mbaka, who was also members of the Adoration Ministry, Enugu, on Wednesday, protest the whereabouts of the priest. So, Onaza Odigbo, Youth Council Worldwide, OYC, raised the alarm that the priest was missing. Mbaka, who had asked President Muhammad Buhari to resign or be impeached, was last week attacked by the presidency while responding to the call. The presidency had claimed that cleric was attacking Buhari because he was refused a contract. However, a protest has hit the coast city over the disappearance of the priest, whose whereabouts cannot be ascertained. The Daily Post had learned of a notice calling on all youth of the ministry to the Adoration Ground. The message inviting the youth to the Adoration Ground obtained by Daily Post read, it's very, very important. See, as you can see, the situation happening in Enugu now that Father Mbaka is missing and they are blaming DSS for it. Nigeria DSS have also equally responded that Father Mbaka is not in their midst. Like I said, we have 448 running Edo State, and we have Brafa and Ohanaza, whatever they call themselves, running the Igbo land. And if care is not taking, a lot of blood is going to be spilled. I'll equally tell you guys about freedom. Freedom comes with a cost, and people don't understand what I mean by that. Freedom comes with a cost, and people need to understand that no matter how much you're going to fight, there's no president on the surface of the earth that will get a knife and divide his country simply because somebody posted something on Facebook, and people do not know this. Facebook is owned by Mark Zuckerberg, and if you want a nation, you're going to pick up an iron to keep your fellow people. That's the only way you can at least try. But I want to tell people today that Nigeria is indivisible. So because of the ethnicity and because of the solid foundation holding Nigeria together. So, my people, let's call a speed a speed. So, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
If you want me to hear you, you have to focus on me. That is the only way I will hear you.
I can hear you.
If you are not focused, yes, I'm hearing you now.
Yeah.
So what were you saying before?
No. I was letting the people know that the DSS has have a disclaimers over Father Mbaka. So Father Mbaka is not in their midst. So people are protesting in Enugu over the missing of the father who has called for the impeachment of Buhari. So, but apart from that, the situation in Edo State is being controlled by 448, which is an evil number. And people need to know, and 448 is about destruction. It's meant to destroy houses of opponents and dethrone kings. So, if you're in Edo State, beware. Sir. You see, cannot hear me. Hello.
I'm not hearing you at all.
This is wonderful. You can't hear me. Me, I'm hearing. I can hear you.
All the things you said, I cannot hear.
That's wonderful, brother. How can you not hear me? And people are listening to you.
The only thing I heard in your word is Buhari and DSS. Finish.
That's it. I said DSS put a disclaimer on Father Mbaka saying Father Mbaka is not in there. They are not holding him. They don't even know where he is. So, as we speak, there's a riot going on in Enugu over the missing Father Mbaka. As you guys know, Father Mbaka has called for the impeachment of Buhari. He's missing since 2 days now. He's been kidnapped. Ohanaza declared him missing 2 days ago. Ohanaza is another group. It's another group of militants. Yes. So he's being kidnapped.
Because he just told Buhari to resign. Is there enough reason why he should go and
brother, get this very important. The important of this is the Igbos want to find any means of destabilizing their own people. It's not Buhari. If anything is missing in his state, they should hold Biafra responsible. They will hold him so that people will be having uprising against the Fulanis or against Buhari. So if there's anything happening in Enugu, they should ask IPOP. So those are the people they should confront about the missing Father Mbaka. Father Mbaka is not missing; he's with them. They are holding him just for them to protest because they are looking for Biafra. They should ask the IPOP now. Those are the people destroying their state now. The IPOP or the Kanu, whatever, should know where the Mbaka is. This is just a setup. You know. There's no connection, bro. Your line is gone. Let me put it here. If the line come back, we can continue with him. But as we speak, the line is gone. These are Kankai. No, Kankai. Akpavi. So, like I said, the issue with the Father Mbaka is raising an alarm. And you guys know I'm not a party to any separatist. If you are a separatist, consider yourself a rebel. And if you want to rebel through Facebook, I consider that kind of people a nuisance. And if you're a rebel, stealing money from the bank, killing your own people, you are a nuisance. If you are a rebel, kidnapping, you are not representing Nigerians. You're not even representing your people. That's what I see. You cannot go and kill your people all in the name of separatist. So to me, if you are a separatist and you are killing your people, you are just a complete nuisance. That's the way I see it. 444 is destroying Edo. Why Father Mbaka is declared missing? It is hilarious and it is uncalled for. My people, let's call a spade a spade. Whether we like it or not, the life we are living is what we're making out of it. The life we are living is what we're making out of it. So Nigeria is in a very deep crisis, perpetrated by unscrupulous elements who doesn't want peace to reign in their land. We have 36 state governors in Nigeria with over 200 million populations. The 36 state governors have refused to form alliance or come up with a mandate on how to govern. Every one of them is just being here and there, blaming one political party to the other, knowing fully well that the 36 state governors in Nigeria, none of them is qualified to be a governor. Because if you are qualified to be a governor and you are not helping your people, you are nobody. You are nobody. And I repeat, if you are a governor and you cannot do a common landscape, you cannot pick bottles from the street, you cannot remove the refuse dump in your street, you are not a governor. Let alone even maintaining primary schools. Roof is being removed by rain. If you go back to my village, the school that was built 1955, only one has only been renovated once, 1980. Up to this very moment, the building is no longer there. All the roof is gone. And no one is coming to tell you how Akari School built 1955, only renovated once by Bruce Ali 1980. To this very moment, all the state governors and vice governors and educational parastatals that are there have only go there to steal. I'm talking about Ugba and Azagba in Orion Local Government Council. I can call him a leftover. The leftover chairman who got no secondary school certificate, was unable to come up with a plan on how to save schools or make roads in Orion Council after 4 years. Could not come up with any single plan. Every time he has issues with the police, he will go and call Adokpayi to come and speak for him. And he called that person a chairman that cannot complete a phrase or complete a sentence or even read, proficiently. And you can imagine that we have a governor who give room to all this kind of adulterated, bewildered people with no obrigada, medulla oblongata. You can't imagine that. So today, Edo State is run by 448, and 448 is a devil number. And to be frank, as I say with you people, the people in diaspora, those who supported 448 to this very moment, they are all zipped. They have all zipped their mouth because they never expected all this to be happening. As we speak, they are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. Edo State treasuries be run dry. And all they do is to point fingers to one another. To be frank, my people, let's come together as one to move Edo State forward. I've ever said to you guys, when a governor come up with a consensus to govern, I will always support it. But right now, he hasn't come up with any plan. And every now and then we see him on Twitter writing what is going on in the Benin City. And while they are busy buying lands, he's using one of his family to buy all lands, so many lands. These people are buying land, all your land. These people are buying it. They forgot that when they leave, other person is going to take over the power. We're going to see how they're going to keep all those land they are buying using veto while you are busy destroying houses in Benin and destroying kings. You are busy using the Edo State money resources to be buying lands, using your brothers or your sisters to connect all of this, my people. Edo State is a powerhouse for agriculture. And yet, people are suffering in the midst of plenty. My people, 448 can never run us dry. 448 can never run us dry. You got to understand that. Yeah. So, Lord J of Sanyere Foundation, if you are around in Benin City, if you are around second secular, first secular, third secular, if you're still far away from here, we have a lot of sanitary pad we're giving away. You can go there. And if you are looking for any financial support, I'm very, very sure we can be able to help a little. We can. And also using this opportunity to still call on people to donate to the guy who have a spinal cord injury. And we'll be trying everything in our means to make sure people donate to this project. And everyone is paying a deaf ear to it. I did about 2 or 3 videos now calling for support. Some of the video got 2,000-3,000 views with no one coming up with a support plan on how they can donate to that that person situation. So, like I said, I'm not going to be here for so long. As you guys know, I just came from work some few hours ago, and that's what it is. Because in Australia we work, and there's always a job for everyone. Except you are a lazy one who doesn't want to work. So there's job here. That's why we call it paradise. A society with no job, all we get is pastors. We give uprising, pastor uprising. They'll keep on rising. They're going to bring more pastors and reverends and all this because there's no job in Nigeria. That's why you have too many pastors and reverends and apostles and evangelists, because there's no job. Society with job, when people go to work and come back home, they will be tired and they will sleep. Because there's no job, people have turned churches to an enterprise. So I won't blame them much. It's just that they are sowing the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, or in the name of trying to convince people to the Lord. And I once questioned it, where do they get their anointing oil to convince all these people? People are giving you bangles, churches are giving you bangles, and not giving you necklace, earrings, just to tie you to their doctrine, which is very, very wrong, that they are using to do the people. Christianity all over the world, see African Christianity as a trader. And don't get me wrong, if not because Nigerians are praying tirelessly, probably maybe something else could have been happening in Nigeria. And a situation whereby, like in Edo State, where they only drink teas and bread, nothing else. We go to Nigeria, Edo State, in the street is always sell bread and tea. The highest thing you probably find in the street, maybe banana or plantain or maybe corn. That's the biggest industry in the street of Edo State. And then the other one I can comment, Edo State, in Benin City have the highest tailoring shops in West Africa. And yet, people still buy second-hand clothes, which is barbaric. Because we've give room to so many governors to come and rule us with no agenda. They only come there to steal. And that's exactly what's going on at the moment. They are all stealing and now calling everyone to print money, whatever. So Edo State is being controlled by 448, which is an evil number. So my people, if you are watching this video, share it. Let people touch life together. You guys are free to go and tell Facebook to block my broadcast, but the truth must be said. Edo State is under siege and is being controlled by 448, and that is the reason the place is not moving forward. We all laugh. I told you guys that the life we're living is what we're gonna make out of it. So Nigeria is indivisible, and whether we like it or not, those who will die. People will cry then, and they will forget about it. We tell you now that the mighty wind shall blow, the great rain shall fall, more harm shall be done, and out of the destruction there shall be calm. So my people, if you are around in Benin City, Let's touch live together. Go to Lawrence J. Osayede Foundation at number 133 Secondary Circular Road, Benin City. There are a lot of sanitary pad to be picked up, and financial assistance and other things is going through that office. So don't be ashamed. And if you cannot come over there, you can send your friends to go pick you up. I know a lot of girls are ashamed to go pick up sanitary pad, but there's no shame in picking up sanitary pad. Sanitary pad is everywhere there in the shop. So if you are buying in the shop, it's the same thing. A lot of people are going to look at it. It's going to replace, go there with your handbag, pick some, put in your bag, and no one's going to see it. That's what it is. And that is the truth about it all. So my people, I'm going to be leaving this broadcast very soon. And if you are watching this, please let me share this video. Let's touch live together. Politically, morally, and otherwise, Nigeria is in a junction of no one know where the exit is. So because of all these free brokers coming out here, I will look this to my people from Europe, my do people from Europe. I felt ashamed so many times I listened to the conversations over themselves. They are dehumanizing themselves. Pahistro was trying to talk to one girl last night. I was listening to that broadcast, and the lady wouldn't let Pahistro to talk. He just jumped the wagon most of the time. And then Monica, on the other hand, is saying something about the people are saying something about the children, that his husband is not the owner of the children, blah, 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 blah. The man is not complaining, the woman is not complaining, and people from the street are just being sarcastic, talking rubbish about someone else's family, or in the name of destroying people's image. You know, all these are all uncalled for, and I don't believe in segregation. And I will use this opportunity to ask those people involved in this agitated broadcast to stop and let Monica be. The husband is not complaining, and no one is complaining. So why would people start pointing fingers to her? Doesn't make sense. And if you are involved in those sarcastic broadcasts, I think it's time for you guys to stop abusing each other on our media. The media is made for everybody, but not meant for people to be using it to abuse or discriminate against one another. So as you guys, like I said to you, if you are doing prostitution, just let you know that it's not a job. It's time for you to start stopping it and desist from it and find alternative thing to do. And there's COVID-19 going on around there. You guys should be able to protect yourself from all these issues of killings by coronavirus and others. There are a lot of things people can do to survive, rather than just going on social media and start abusing themselves. Every time I see their brokers, I'm ashamed that are these people really Edo people? Are these people really Benin people? Or are they really people from Edo State? I begin to question it. Why would somebody leave home and go to a place and start abusing each other, abusing everybody, all in the name of we want to be noticed, you know? And the funniest thing of all is that Naija Watch is one of those perpetrators who carry all these videos for people to abuse themselves through your platform. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And the funniest thing is he's losing support. Every time he put videos on now, people don't watch it anymore because it's all full of abracadabra. A lot of rubbish are coming out of it. So Naija Watch, it's time for you to start thinking about which video you want to publish and which video you don't want to publish, because you are equally destroying the people. Because they say when one figure touches the oil, the rest are involved. So my people, I'm ashamed if you guys are not, because Edo is a very, very proud society, proud nation in Nigeria that has the credibility to showcase the culture beyond human comprehension. Not to see the people in European countries are abusing themselves, you know. So my people, let part an African girl, let part Nigerian girls, let part Edo girls. If you have anything to use to support this great organization, the number is out there, the bank account is out there. Please try to support us while we do the needful in supporting our people back in Edo State, Nigeria, or Africa. This is Ambassador Jeff Osayede broadcasting live from Melbourne City. So if you are watching this video, thank you very much. May God continue to bless and guide you people. So I'm going to call it a quit. I'll call it a day. I'll be back sometimes in a week or so or less, and get more information. If I have any breaking news about Father Mbaka, I'll bring it up to you guys as soon as possible. But while I'm here, peace unto you and everyone that is watching around the world. May God bless you guys. Bye for now.